course, is tattoos on women and the difference between red flags, crimson flags, and black flags. Not all tattoos are created equal. Not all red flags are created equal either. So Jimmy B submitted this question a while back. Okay, he said, let me go ahead and pull this up here. He says, Donovan, I know that you have discussed this as a marker of a woman who is a with a high notch count. The one thing I've noticed is that a lot of women tend to have a tattoo on their arm, or at least one that is visible. I know you've also talked about girls who have a foot tattoo being an as well. Is there a link, he continues, between the arm tattoo and a girl's notch count being super high, like more than 100 or something? He ends it with, I don't think I have ever met a woman with a tattoo who is virgin-like ever. This is a very good statement and question here by Jimmy. We all talk about girls who have red flags. Red flags are defined as characteristics, traits, or habits that make a girl less likely to be a good or decent significant other. Now, to be clear, gentlemen, red flags don't necessarily disqualify a woman from your commitment. Listen, my own girlfriend, Devin, she's got a few red flags, but I've managed to mitigate most of those red flags, if not completely tamp them all down. Lesser men would not be able to do what I do. And again, not all red flags are created equal, but they are what they are. If a girl has a red flag, you need to be on the lookout and prepare accordingly. And the more red flags any given woman has, the more likely it is that she will turn your life upside down in many different ways. Also, red flags are synonymous with cells in women. Anytime a woman has a red flag, it always manifests itself through sex, because women can only self-destruct through sex. Even if they have self-destructive habits, those self-destructive habits lead to sex. She drinks a lot, means she eats a lot. She cuts herself out of with self-mutilation, self-hate. If she does drugs, she gambles, she's a matter. Any vices, any bad habits a female has always manifests itself in ways. So if she has a red flag, she has a cell. That's what that is. So red flags are cause for concern. So make sure you proceed with extreme caution. But if she has too many red flags, that's when you hit the eject button. Now, I'm not going to talk about red flags because you guys know that I've discussed them, ad nauseum. I'm not gonna sit here and talk about it. I mean, good Lord, we're on episode 432. Dude, I've discussed them on the Sharp Shorts. I'm not gonna beat a dead horse here. But I'm also going to talk about something else, and these are called crimson flags. We have what I like to call crimson flags. Crimson flags, gentlemen, are the habits and characteristics that are a little more alarming than red flags. Again, they don't completely disqualify a woman from a long-term relationship, okay? But they almost do. If you meet a female with crimson flags, which, I'm going to discuss what a crimson flag is in terms of a tattoo, you need airtight, rock-solid game, because if you do not, she'll do more damage than a woman with red flags, okay? Then, take it one step further, then there are habits, traits, and characteristics, circumstances that damage a female beyond repair. These are not red flags, these are not crimson flags, these are black flags. These are things that make females radioactive as far as long-term relationships are concerned. And if a man doesn't have any kind of game, if you don't have any game, if you are new to game, I would strongly suggest not even sticking your in these chicks even one time. Women who are damaged beyond repair are BPD girls, borderline personality disorder, girls who know how to manipulate on multiple levels, females who are diabolical and will take their pound of flesh out of you if you so much as interact with them, even on a platonic level, let alone them. If you have, or even game aware, gentlemen, if you have game, stay away from these chicks. You guys with game, stay away from these guys. Black Label Logic knows all about BPD chicks, doesn't with them. Okay, this is just how it is. So, to answer Jimmy's question, within the context of tattoos, red, crimson, and black flags, here is that definitive answer. So, let's break this down here. Red flag tattoos. Okay, there are two qualifications for red flag tattoos. The first qualification: anything that can be covered up or can be seen when she's naked. Number two, the tattoo is small. Okay, so I'll give you a few examples of a red flag tattoo. A tramp stamp, kind of, right? If she wears a midriff or something where you can see her belly, yeah, you can see the tramp stamp, but it can be covered up. Small ankle tattoo can be covered with socks, right? A small foot tattoo can be covered with shoes, kind of, right? High heels, probably not. A tattoo at the top of her neck, like at the base of her neck, that can be covered with her hair. Maybe a small tattoo behind the ear, covered with her hair. Okay, red flag tattoos are very small and very easily covered. All right. Then you have crimson flag tattoos. Okay, crimson flag tattoos have three qualifications. Qualification number one: they are not easily concealed. Qualification number two: they are visible most of the time with or without clothing. Qualification number three: they are not small. They are medium to, I guess, small to medium large. Okay, not easily concealed, visible most of the time with or without clothing, and they are small to medium, maybe a little bit bigger. So examples of a crimson flag tattoo. In other words, proceed with extreme caution. Tattoo on the wrist, inner wrist or outer wrist. A tattoo that can be seen when she shows cleavage. Again, most women show cleavage most of the time, so that tattoo is going to be visible. A large foot tattoo that covers most of the foot. An upper arm tattoo that can be seen. This is a tattoo. This is a Superman tattoo, right? I got it when I was 24. I need to get it covered up. Either way, doesn't matter. I am Superman, so I don't. But tattoos like that, an upper arm tattoo that can be seen, right? And girls don't, girls get roses, they get pictures. It's not too large, but it's definitely visible, not easily concealed. Now we have the black flag tattoo. There are two qualifications for a black flag tattoo. And if you see a woman with these tattoos, this is a black flag, which means she is radioactive. Do not stick your in these females under any circumstances. I don't care how hot she is, man. Do not with these. Two qualifications for a black tattoo. Qualification number one: it cannot be covered up, no matter how much she wears in terms of clothes. Number two, it is extremely large. Black flag tattoos, hand tattoos, can never be covered up. Number two, neck tattoos, right? Now, listen, might be in the back of the neck. That's a crimson flag. A neck tattoo that can't be covered up, even if she has long hair, you can see that neck tattoo. Carla had a neck tattoo. Number three, facial tattoos. If she has a tattoo on her face, guys, stay the fuck away. Okay? Murals on her back. These back pieces, these 80-hour back pieces. Stay the fuck away, black flag. Okay? Large thigh tattoos that cover up the entire thigh. Freelance Ronan, I see what you did. I see exactly what it said. Absolutely. Though these large thigh tattoos. Huge tattoos, black flag tattoos, sleeve tattoos. Any girl with a sleeve tattoo, that's a black flag. You absolutely, positively should never fuck with these chicks. Or some girls even have shirts. Their whole torso is covered in ink. So to answer Jimmy B's question, just because a girl has a tattoo doesn't necessarily mean that she can't be a decent mate. Doesn't mean that she can't be at least viable for a long-term relationship. Okay? If she has red flags, that doesn't take her out of the running. She has crimson flags that almost takes her out of the running, but you've got to have airtight game, number one. Number two, she's got to want those crimson flag traits, personality traits, etc. She's going to have to want to change for you. But number three, dude, the black flag tattoos, stay the fuck away. Dude, if she has a tattoo on her neck, she has a sleeve tattoo, thigh tattoo, hand tattoo, any tattoo that is huge and cannot be covered up. That's it. That's it. She's out. She's out. So, Jimmy B, not all tattoos are created equal. And hopefully you guys can use this as sort of a gauge to decide what kind of tattoos warrants a woman undateable.